We can't tell anybody. We are not ready for this. Kids, get to the house. Now, go!
That's a look at The Outer Threat, a sci-fi thriller where an astrophysicist makes a shocking discovery, leading him and his family to be chased by an anonymous pursuer that will inevitably lead to a decision that could alter humanity forever. And to tell us all about it is Constance Wu and Mark O'Brien. Nice to see you two.
Nice to be here.
I love this movie, and I love you two in this. You know, this is a sci-fi thriller, but there's a lot going on. There's family drama, there's mystery, there's these very intimate moments, even though there's a lot of chaos going on. Is there one theme in particular that kind of drew you to this film?
I was drawn to the film because I thought the writing was good. I thought the story was really good. Yeah, that's what drew me to it.
I love the family aspect of this as well, because they're kind of thrown into this extraordinary circumstance. What was it like, kind of balancing, trying to protect your family, but also, you know, trying to survive at the same time?
I think it was nice to see a family kind of working together in a way, even though they have some of their problems, like Constance and my character, like there are some issues there, but at the same time, it's like, it's sort of refreshing to me to watch a movie where it's actually a family just working together and solving things, as opposed to, like, you know, tearing themselves apart, which we see a lot, and, you know, I've made movies like that, but it's...
Right, you're not.
Yeah, exactly, you know what I mean? So, and there's a place for that too, but I thought that was interesting too, while also dealing with this threat. It was like, it was just refreshing.
Yeah. Does this change your idea at all of what your beliefs are or thoughts are when it comes to the fact that we might not be alone?
Well, I feel like with the family aspect, that is why any character does anything that they choose. They just have different ideas of what's right for the people that they love. And so, yeah, I think it just makes us think about, like, if something like this were to happen, what is the kind of choice that you yourself would make if you were faced with this? And inevitably, it would be a choice that protects those you love, of course, but that's different for everybody.
I love to find out, you know, that this was shot in North Bay, in Northern Ontario for this. How much do you bond being up there together?
I like shooting on location a lot because you hang out as the cast and crew and stuff. And sometimes if you shoot, like, you know, in the city that everybody already lives in, you don't really do that. Because
everyone just goes home and
everyone's got to go home and they got to take out the garbage.
Hanging out,
exactly. So it's like, you know, it's like, let's go to dinner. And I think those things are really nice because you can't quantify how that bonding actually then shows itself in the movie itself or in the work itself through everybody. And this was a very special one. Like, we all got along very well and had a really nice time together.
Like you were away at camp. Like,
yeah,
but
kind
for
of.
adults. I mean, you have kids on set, but
yeah.
That's awesome. Is there anything that you particularly liked about Northern Ontario? Have you shot Northern Ontario before?
I had never even been to Northern Ontario before. So it was exciting, and it was, I brought my two kids. I have two little kids, and they had a lot of fun. There was like this train thing.
Oh yeah,
the train thing. They like went on it like every day.
Every weekend you'd be like, we went to the train thing. It's just beautiful. I remember walking. I just go for a long walk along the water and whatnot, because it's rare you're shooting in a place that's so small like that.
Yeah.
And so that kind of space is nice to have.
Yeah.
Especially when you're on set and, you know, everyone's around, everyone's at you, and you kind of got to get this.
Yeah.
So it was quite peaceful.
That's nice. It's nice bringing your kids on set. That must be nice.
It is. You know, they love it. They love craft services. They love catering. It's like, oh my gosh, there's dessert at every meal. How does that happen?
I love it. How often do you get asked about Crazy Rich Asians and people begging for a sequel?
Very often.
I was trying to be unique. I'm just kidding.
No, I very often. And, you know, it's, I know the story, they've written it, and I kind of, whenever anybody asks me about it, like, with the way, like, television in Hollywood works, it's not really something until it's greenlit. So even though all the wheels are in motion and and everyone keeps saying, like, it's gonna happen, and we have the scripts written and we have the cast ready to go, it's like we don't have an official green light yet, so sometimes it makes me nervous to say that. But it is in the works and it is happening.
That's amazing.
I just can't really give specifics because you know, nothing's.
But you're happy with what you've seen?
Yeah, Yeah, because
Yay.
I talked to Adele, the writer, a
Yeah.
lot, and she's told me like even what the arc of the season and the series is going to be, and what happens with my character.
Right.
And so I just, I really am happy with how it's going. I'm happy with the team that's putting it together. Adele is awesome.
Yeah.
It's hard to officially say something when something isn't official.
It's okay. We'll
right?
take it. I'll take what you just said. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're
feel
happy,
bad.
we're happy. Well, listen, so nice getting to talk to the both of you. And The Outer Threat is out in theaters this Friday.